Assalamu alaikum everyone. So now we are here on day 4. For the past 4 days we have a lot of topics. 3 days, sorry. For the last 3 days we have covered the three basic topics that are important for anyone who wants to get their tasks done. The very first thing, the foundation is you. That is yourself. When you are clear about who you are, what do you want, when do you want it, how do you want to get it done, even if your plans work out or not, that is something that helps you to get your tasks done in the way you are happy and fulfilled with. Then the next day, second topic that we had and we talked about was time. And time is obviously the most precious asset, is the blessing that we cannot get back once we spend it or overspend it in anything. The third day was about money, wealth, and financial prosperity. We discussed about what are the things that comprise money and wealth, because money can be in cash and kind, and also money comes in different forms, in the form of energy, in the form of and wealth also in the form of knowledge, skills, uh, people around you, time, as well as systems and processes which you have to work out your things smoothly. And now finally on day 4, what we are going to cover is projects. So I would like to ask you, what are projects? Have you considered about it? You might have heard about it. How many times have you worked on projects that are important to you? I'll share my own meaning or what I could gather over the years of what project is. A project is a mission or a mega task which has further subtasks connected to it. And it has obviously a certain timeline. Some parts of the project are to be done later on, some are needed immediately. So you need to do a lot of planning, a lot of organizing. In some areas, you need to lead people and keep a check and balance, keep a control not in like overpowering, but control as to whether whatever you planned is going as per plan, or if it's not, and if there are deviations or any alternates need to be made, what are they? And if something, God forbid, goes wrong, what are the contingency plans? All those are obviously needed beforehand. There is supply chain, like if there are a number of tasks to be done, or there are a number of products that need to be produced, you need to get vendors, or you need to get those tasks done in a different way, uh, in ways which one component is connected to the other. And then obviously the deliverables, and once that is done, uh, you just, if it's an ongoing process, obviously you do again. If it's a new project, you start on something else. This particular challenge is for three kinds of people. You can just mention in the comments below which of the three are you. Number one is for stay-home moms, women who are obviously doing a lot of projects. I say that because I am a full-time mom myself. I say full-time because I do this social entrepreneurship work and coaching on a part-time basis whenever I can take out time for it, and whenever I can organize it. Like I do these 5-day challenges every 3 months, and I've been doing it as the 8th round this time since December 2021. So, and also I've raised 5 kids of my own. Ages are 29 till 15-year-olds. So I have seen them grow. I've got one of my children is married. Rest of them are obviously grown up, and I've been through all the ups and downs of motherhood, and I just cherish every part of it. Then secondly, this challenge is for women who are solo operating online entrepreneurs who either are aspiring or just starting up or startups, or who are, since they are operating solo or with a small team, they are struggling, or sometimes their results are good, sometimes they are bad. It's like average at times. In some areas they are fulfilled, in other areas they are not. If their work is doing well, they might be struggling on the personal level with their own health or issues because of workaholism, or their relationships might be strained, God forbid, and so on. So this is for them as well. And thirdly, this is for students, because students, as they are growing up, they go through a different number of phases. So uh, being a student, one learns different subjects, different sorts of exams which require different sorts of skills and learning and implementation of learning. But usually what happens is students, especially teenagers up till university level, what usually happens is that initially they start off their academic year with, okay, the year has just started, we are going to do it, and all of a sudden the midterms come in. And then they start struggling about 2 or 3 weeks before the exams. They start struggling and reading and cramming themselves, and then they are sometimes awake all night or they sleep late, and obviously they struggle in the exams. Why I'm saying this is that I have, obviously, since I've raised my kids and my teenagers, I know this happens to each and every one of them, even if I've been a coach for such a long time. It's just we all learn for our own selves. We all make our own experiences and mistakes also. So my message in these 5 days challenge is that you can make your failures work for you and make all those obstacles, turning them into stepping stones. And these help you grow and improve on many different levels. So students need to realize that studies are like projects. There are subtasks, and it's not just the studies. You need to take care of your health as well. The students especially sometimes need to have mm, conflicts and confrontations with the parents, because sometimes the students know how they're doing and what they need to do, and the parents have no idea. Like when I was a first time mom of an O-level student, I had no idea because I hadn't studied the O-level system. I had studied from another local system that was prevailing, and so on. So every one of them learns in their own way and then realizes some things that did not work. Sometimes they realize late, sometimes they just totally want to find out or do things in their own way. So these are individual differences which happen, and I'm sure if we have any moms of teenagers here, they can relate to the story. So this session is about them, all these three people, you specifically. So which one of these three are you? Are you a stay-home mom, or are you a solo operating entrepreneur, usually working online, or are you a student? Let me know in the comments. Okay, and now I'll start with the virtual scavenger hunt we have been doing every day. So number one, when you think of projects, what is the first word or a quote or name of a movie or a dialogue that comes to your mind? You can either jot the question down or just type in your answers along the way. Regarding projects, what is your most important burning question? We are collecting all all this information for our vision board. So these are very important 5 key questions because we started off our day 1 with the multiple intelligences quiz. So the more you know about yourself on how you work and what things are important to you and who are you, that is how you will be able to know better about your personal states, your moods, or what aspires you, what inspires you, what ignites you up, what are your favorite buzz moments which just lighten you up, and we'll come to the next question. So pick out a picture or a collection of pictures on projects, what it means for you. So for example, if I think of the word projects, the National Geographic program mega projects comes to my mind. So I would love to gather mega project pictures for it. So you can do that. You can use your imagination first. You can just close your eyes, imagine what projects look like for you, and then just collect pictures. So you can do it digitally, you can actually collect pictures, or you can just do some drawing about it. And then regarding projects, what is most important for you? For example, what symbol would you give it to it? Would it be a symbol from nature or around your house, your work desk? Just think about it. What symbol would you give to it? Or what is important to you? Like if you ask me, I have a bunch of books ready for you today. So I'll be showing them in a while. Then finally, regarding projects, who do you like to work with? Do you love working with your own self, or do you like to work with a certain group of people? I have a lot of virtual friends, so I love working virtually as well as working on my own. I'm a hybrid sort of a person. And the reason why I say this is because I'm a combination of 2 cultures. My father is Pakistani and my mother is Turkish. So everything I do is always a combination. So, or do you want to do your projects in a certain way, uh, which means that like someone special, like I really look up to or admire in the present day world Sir Richard Branson, because he does a whole lot of things, including philanthropic work and as well as coming up with unique ideas. For example, once his plane got delayed and he needed to reach another destination for great. Thank you, Aisha. So he needed to reach a certain destination, and what he did was he just stood up and he said that I'm going to charter a plane, and who's coming with me? And that's how his company Virgin Airlines started. So based on your strengths mainly, uh, that is how you can uh, work on your projects and work better if you focus on your strengths. Because if we really know who we are, if we know our how we operate in our very good state and good state, that's how we are able to manage our things better. Yes, we all have weaknesses, but I would recommend that if you want to complete your projects, just focus on only top 3. just the top three, not more than that, because what we focus on expands, and whatever we are looking at, that is what will revolve in our attention, and that is what is going to impact. So yes, now we have all these five basic information uh, which are based on the multiple intelligences in a certain way, because that will build up your vision board. So what are projects and how do you need to work on it? Because your project does get affected by your health. So if you have health concerns, I would recommend that you, in order to get them done, you need to really focus on the key areas, even the potential stumbling blocks. Just like we use the Google Maps, we look for bottlenecks, we look for areas where there would be potentially block roads, and we find alternate routes. Some of the routes may be longer, but maybe they don't have the roadblocks, so you might take them. So that's what it is. And along the way, what are the resources you need? So, for example, if you have health concerns, you can use something like this. The easiest resource is a book, I feel. So you can have your 7 weeks wellness program. If you are trying to improve on your wealth, you can just pick out something like 365 ways to become a millionaire. Why I'm showing you all these books are, these are just a very few of the books that I have out of the thousands of books that I have, because I love book reading, and I have this project which I call Project Buddy, and book reading is one of my projects of study buddy segment of Project Buddy. So as a study buddy, what we can do is we can meet every week and talk about different topics or different books, emotional intelligence. We can even talk about spiritual stuff like The Secret. Or if you want to improve your communications, how does Larry King do it? And he has done it for a good number of years. And if you like NLP, you can do it in 21 days. If you like project management and you either don't have the time to go through diploma or 4 months of diploma, or take up expensive projects because your resource allocation or financial allocation is limited, we can study buddy together and do it in a week. Project management. So you won't get a certificate for it. I don't personally believe in that piece of paper, because for me, learning is incomplete without implementation. So if you want to master the secrets of NLP, there are these. If you love mindfulness, that is here. If you're struggling with relationships, men are from Mars and women are from Venus. You need to understand them, each other. Then start with why. Simon Sinek. Or sometimes if you are into self-development, you might have seen this ad pop up for you. Robin Sharma. And we can have a lot of stuff in other language also. It can be religion. It can be just spiritual poetry. It can be this, how to make money and your home-based business ideas. Or it can be multidisciplinary, like Feng Shui, or it could be how to build up your body energy. By the way, I love this book. This has been written by a person who had cancer, and she overcame it and then compiled this book. It contains a combination of all the philosophies uh, from Reiki, Qigong, Tai Chi. By the way, I myself have learned courses on Qigong, Tai Chi, breathing yoga, and Taekwondo. And besides cognitive psychology, and currently I am into becoming an internationally certified coach with Arfin Khan. So these are the things that as much information you collect, you get the chance for skills. But a lot of times we hear people say that I'm a lifelong learner. So is that who you want to be, or you want to be the incredible version of yourself? Because if you want to become an incredible version of yourself, then you need to implement that, because knowledge without implementation is like a treasure chest which is closed and locked in key. So the treasure is only useful if it is open and you can either wear it yourself or share it with other people. What do you think? So if you're looking for something like this as a study buddy, or you're looking for an implementation buddy, I run the Done With You program of Implementation Buddy, in which we meet, it's called Implementation Mastermind, and we work on different projects with you in chunks of either 30-day challenges or 3 months or a whole year package. It just depends on how big a vision is and what your missions are, how wholesome your mission is. Got it? So one of the easiest ways to get your projects done are that you simply close your eyes and walk through it. But there's a catch. Usually what happens is that our thoughts and emotions just intervene. So our thoughts and emotions are really good servants, but really bad masters. Just like the example of, God forbid, floods and forest fire. Fire is good because you cook food, and it comes in handy in furnaces and iron and steel companies and so on, many other things. But if it gets out of hand, what happens is complete disaster and destruction. And the same is true for the whatever happens with floods in the same way. So your thoughts and your emotions can be associated with fire and floods, water. So they are good servants, bad masters. That is how we need to manage these assets. If we don't manage these assets, just like your money, just like your time, and even your own self, if you don't manage your own self, you will definitely be challenged health-wise. You'll have health challenges, and all your decisions and all your experiences will be affected according to that. It's not just the mood, it is the state you are in. If you are in a very good state, that is nothing like it, because whatever you think starts happening, because you have get this attitude. You like operate through the attitude of everything works out for me. Whatever I need will happen for me. But it's not like a place of overconfidence. It's an overall state of being. So usually students go, I know what I'm doing, I know I need to study, I'll do it. But that's from a more of a vain egoistic point of view. But in a very good state, it's egoless. You are so ready and up to it. If you are in a good state, you know that if your plans don't work out, you'll still figure out something will happen, or you just connect to better people, better resources, or just start redoing. Because changing goals is not the first answer, or not even the first strategy. What we usually need to do is change the routes or the rules of how we are trying to get it. If you have heard about the famous quote by Thomas Edison, I would say that it's associated with Thomas Edison. And when he was asked about whatever the electricity and the bulb that you used, uh, the bulb that he created, how many attempts did he take? And he said 10,000 attempts. And this, what, you failed so many times? And he said, no, I learned 9,999 ways of how not to create a light bulb. So this is the attitude I carry, and this is the message I have for today. So if you are working on projects, make sure that you are able to do your projects in ways that you have your subtasks ready, you do it in phases, you have a check and balance for it. If not, you can just connect with the project buddy, right? So when you are walking through, closing your eyes, walking through your projects, keep a notepad with you. And I would also recommend to have a timeline ready. Do your calendar, have a calendar like this, and so that you can uh, be very specific, even mentally have this mental map ready with you. And similarly, have a top priority week and a balanced week, because if you continuously work on the same thing, it's like a tire stuck in mud. It will keep rolling and rolling, and it will just not be workable enough if you keep on going continuously on one thing, because human beings like variety, human beings like significance, they like to grow, and they can't be stuck. So you need to know that you are a human being and you have your certain needs and aspects that need to work on. So go through from point A to point B and just close your eyes. Imagine how you go from one point to another point, and whatever doubts come in, just say thank you to your mind and thank you to God, and write those down, because those are the potential roadblocks that would distract you or that would interrupt the flow of whatever you need to accomplish. And sometimes those interruptions and failures are actually assets, because they help you to learn a very important aspect of moving further. So now I have a friend who is going to be added here, and she's a guest speaker who is going to uh, come in. Yes, she's fasting today and still she has agreed to join. Assalamu alaikum.
Assalamualaikum. How are you
How are you
feeling?
doing? Thank you so
I'm
much.
good.
I'm good.
Thank you. Thank you for giving me this opportunity to join with you. And I was taking the
Thank you
session from
for joining
from
in spite
beginning,
of
and it was amazing.
fasting. Thank you so much. Thank you.
And by
So
the way,
I'll just wrap
I have learned
it.
so much from you. I really like your book collection. It's really awesome.
It's it's not even 1/6 of it. It's not 1/10 of it either. There are so many books, and I just love sharing and giving. And I would love to have study buddies studying different subjects. Maybe I might have 6 different topics every day. I just love it. So I said, what good other place is it than to talk about it on the live session? So I'll just wrap it up so that you can take off from here.
Sure.
So while walking through from A to point B, I would also recommend to do the work backwards method, which is from point B to A or from Z to A backwards. Because what happens is, in a flow, sometimes we are just too enthusiastic about getting it done, and we are so overconfident that we might lose the idea that some potential roadblock could be waiting there, or that we might be just overconfident. Secondly, when we work backwards, our mind works slowly and we get into the deeper levels of how our mind works. Because the left side of our brain works with the logics, the right side of our brain works with the creative aspects. So we are able to either see the roadblocks or the potential good news of what we need or what we would potentially need. It's just like cooking food. You can't just drop in everything in the pot and expect the food to cook. Cook to food. Too much to speak in too quick, short time. So that's what it is. I'm done. My timer is up. So this is it. I hope you have gained some points useful points about what projects are, and you work out your projects in ways that help you out better and you get your tasks done. Over to you.
Thank you, Shini. Thank you. Uh, Assalamu alaikum, everyone. I am Dr. Anam Gohar. I am a certified NLP practitioner. I've done my NLP certification from USA. Apart from that, I am a Silkra Ultra Mind specialist as well. And apart from that, I have recently completed my life coaching certification from Arfeen Khan. And I'm about to become an author. My book is about to launch on Amazon soon. So this journey of coaching is a very transformative thing. Why I am here today? I want to share this opportunity with you, with my viewers right now, that I have started the first online coaching platform in Pakistan. That is basically the virtual coaching platform. Although there are some very renowned coaches that are running fabulously in Pakistan, but a specific coaching platform specifically for women who belong to like maybe housewives or professionals, or the women who are up to starting something like starting their business, a small business sort of thing. So I'm giving away my sessions, my whole program, like it's a 10-week journey program, and I'm giving away it for specifically for women and for professionals who are struggling with some sort of difficult situations in their life. It might be related to their business, their health, their relationship. They feel burnout while doing 9 to 6 job, or they might be stuck in something. They feel like they are not moving forward. They feel like they are into something, and they are I would say they are being shadowed by a lot of procrastination, by a lot of thoughts. So I have a very specific program which is basically for the women of my society, for my community. And it is basically a 10-week transformational journey program. And each week we met for 2 hours, and we will focus on different areas of your life, specifically on your personality, on how to make better decisions, how to execute those decisions while being in the 10 weeks journey. And apart from that, I am running my deep coaching service as well, deep inner coaching. So this deep inner coaching sessions, they are quite different from this 10 weeks transformational journey. So in this deep inner coaching sessions, what we will do is, I used to discuss things with my clients in a very detail. We used to do a lot of exercises that are related to hypnosis, that are related to Silva Ultramind as well. By the way, Silva Ultramind is I would say, is the best system for the people who are struggling with health situations. Because there was a time in my life I was struggling with some health situations, and I had applied that system on myself as well. And I have received some amazing results. So Silva Ultramind is a very effective system. It's a healing system, and it helps you generate some energies from your own body. So you heal yourself by creating some energies from your own intuition. So this is the very powerful system. So I used to implement those learnings into the deep inner coaching as well. And apart from that, I have a very special gift for my viewers as well. Those who would like to join my deep inner coaching and my 10-week transformational journey program, I have a very specific personality assessment test ready for you, which is totally free of cost. And along with that personality test, I can give you 45 minutes session that is actually costing you dollars, but I'm giving it for very free. Like, no, there will be no charges for it. And if you want to join, if you want to take that personality assessment and want to know more about yourself, why you are doing certain things in a certain way, why you are getting the same result every time when you go for something in your life. So there are specific patterns that we are following, that we have been conditioned into. So when you know about your personality, your strength, your weaknesses, your God-gifted talents, you will be able to execute things in a better way, and you will receive results in a very effective manner. So I'll be giving away that personality assessment and that 45-minute discovery call very free of cost for you all. If you want to join, you can reach out to me through my social media links. Let me share that in the comments so it will be easier for you.
Yes, and you can also, the viewers can write down in the comments if they want the personality test. And this personality test, if you go to the platform, you will receive it for about $200. So it's a very valuable personality test. Uh, I know because I made remarkable changes since December 2022, and things have been so much better. I've made drastic changes, improvements in my life. Although I've been a coach, a social entrepreneur for 25 years, and I've been a coach for over 7 to 8 years now. I've done my firewalk, NLP-based firewalk. But even after doing all that, I was struggling with a few things which just improved when I came to know about just the 5 states. Like, not even the entire report. It's a 21-page report that gets downloaded instantly in your phone. And the test itself takes barely 15 minutes. No, no, it's not Briggs. It's not MBTI. It's a very different test. So you can get that link from Anam Gohar, and you can connect with her and get that link. That's a specific link which is absolutely free, and then you can find out more about yourself, and then obviously the free session that she has uh, gifted for all of you. So thank you so much. Anam, would you like to say anything else? Any message
Thank you
for
so
the
much
audience?
for bringing such amazing opportunities for the community. Since I've known you for a long time, but the things that you are doing for the community, they are very remarkable, I would say. And I would like to wish you best of luck for your future venture and for your certification as well.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank
Thank
you.
you. Have
Wishing you
a
all
good.
the best. Pray for us, and wishing you all the best.
Thank you
Thank
so
you. And
much, Anam.
it's a great thing that in this tough weather you have decided to fast. So wishing you all the best. Take care.
Thank you. Thank you. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala accept it. And my only prayer today was that Allah Ta'ala may make things easier for our country as well, for our country, Pakistan.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Because I believe that if we want to make stronger, if we want to make Pakistan strong, we must make Pakistanis stronger. So
Absolutely. No doubt
So
about it.
these little bit efforts, this Arfin Khan coaching system that you are doing, and whatever I have been trying to do, which includes core transformation method, which includes many other things, because I gathered a lot. Because I was also in the very lows. I used to faint. I used to be in a very bad state, mentally, emotionally, because I had had nervous breakdown when my kids were very young. So it was a recovery journey while I was having my kids also. So it was a very tough journey, and doing these courses and implementing them, not just gathering courses. It's not like putting feathers on our cap. We need to implement them. So I transformed myself 180 degrees and became a better mom, became a better person for my, not only for myself, but also for my kids, because every one child is an entire generation. So
Absolutely.
I just had to work on myself for these main reasons. So these were my little projects which just collected together in under one vision of save effort and time. So my message for everyone is to learn to save effort and time, because the only person whom we are answerable to is the person we see in the mirror. When we look at our own selves, that is the person we cannot face if we are messing up.
And the
So you
only
can,
person you can change is yourself.
Exactly. Like, please.
You cannot change everyone. You cannot change your environment. You can only change yourself, your mindset, and your environment. Everything will automatically change.
Absolutely. So thank you so much. Thank you for being here. And
Thank,
wishing you all the best, and all our viewers. Thank you for being here too.
thank you. Okay.
See
Allah
you
Hafiz.
tomorrow with the final topic tasks. Wishing you all the
Inshallah.
best.